I think Sacramento Kings. I think that this is the team that finally has some semblance of direction of what the hell they doing as a basketball program. I don't think that they will be a playoff team, but I think they can be a play-in team this year. I think the Phoenix, not the Phoenix, I think the Sacramento Kings, if all goes well, this to me is a lineup that I would like to see, right? I would like to see Davion Mitchell. I would like to see De'Aaron Fox, Keegan Murray, Harrison Barnes with Sabonis. That is the 5 lineup that I would like to see. I think relinquishing some of De'Aaron's point guard responsibilities may be good for him. One reason is, if I'm not mistaken, he averaged, I think, 26 points once Halliburton left. And it was like he was a guy who was like, all right, you go score, go score, go score. I think he averaged 26 points once Halliburton left. Davion Mitchell, I think, is one of the best young defensive guards in the league. Sabonis is one of the most versatile players. Keegan Murray looked awesome in Summer League.
Yeah,
Keegan Murray looked awesome in Summer League. And you again still have a Harrison Barnes there. You can also now bring Malik Monk off the bench now. They have Matthew Dellavedova on the roster. Well, I don't know when that happened.
They do. That's okay. Like Kevin Huerter. I like that.
But you can bring Monk, you can bring Huerter. They still have Alex Lynn. They still have Rashawn Holmes, Terrence Davis. I think his name is Chimisi Metu, if I'm not mistaken.
Chimisi Metu. He went to USC. He's not here.
Yeah, Trey Lyles, Kent Bazemore. Again, like, this is a basketball team that I at least have some semblance of what I think they're trying to do. Right. And I think Sacramento has been a franchise where I had no the fuck idea what they were trying to do over the past 15 years. Like, they hadn't put together any roster where I'm like, I get it. At least when I look at this roster, I get it. You got, you got your 2 guards. You got, a defensive bulldog. You got De'Aaron Fox, who's a guy who's electric. He can go score. Keegan Murray, big NBA wing, could be a 3 or 4. Harrison Barnes, same thing, 3 or 4. And you have a pretty much I want to say a poor man's Jokic and Sabonis. So I can actually finally kind of rationalize. So I can actually, kind of rationalize what they're doing.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. The Kings, they got a little something going. I expect them to either be playing or right outside of the play-in. They can be a fun team. I think offensively, they'll be there. They pick the Kevin Huerter pickups, Malik Monk pickups, so really help take some pressure off De'Aaron Fox. They're going to get up and down. I like how they still held on to Rashawn Holmes. He wasn't too great last year. Had a lot of injuries. He was dealing with a custody battle and I think a couple other things. But he's supposed to be back this year. I think he's one of the better backup centers in the league. I think sometimes they might even run the Sabonis, Rashawn Holmes lineup together. I would really like to see that. I think that'd be interesting. Rashawn Holmes gets up and down the floor. He protect the rim. They're going to need him to really – I think they're going to need him to have a really good year because I think he's really the only one who kind of thrives on defense and protecting the rim and doing things like that. I think, like you said, Keegan Murray is going to be a top – I'm projecting to be a top 3, top 5 rookie next year. I'd say at least 12, 13.
Rookie of the year?
Possibly. He could probably I could see that. He's really great off ball. At Iowa, I watched a little bit of him, and even in the summer league, come off screen, come off pin downs, can even create for himself a little bit. Keegan Murray, he should have a great year. Hopefully, he's going to start. Hopefully, he starts at the 3. But I like what they've done. I want to call them. I'm not going to put them in the AAU circuit, but but they probably right there in that range. I see a lot of high scoring games from this team. They're going to get up and down. De'Aaron Fox is going to control the tempo. They got shooters to hit. Davion Mitchell is going to be, like we talked about him, outstanding on-ball defender. He went to Baylor. Brings a lot of energy to the team. Guys like him, they still have Bazemore. Harrison Barnes is a veteran. I don't know if you want to really rely on him for all your wing defense, but he's a veteran. He can knock down some shots. He can probably guarantee at least 16, 15 a game from the wing. From the mid-range, he can attack the rim a little bit. Sabonis is probably going to be like one of those guys who not gonna gonna put up all-star numbers, but he won't make the team because he's in Sacramento and the West is loaded with bigs and forwards. So it's not gonna happen. But he'll put up all-star numbers and he'll make them serviceable every night. So Sabonis will be on other teams' scouting reports. He will give teams hell. He'll have a couple of big games. I'll definitely look at him in fantasy. He'll probably average about
because their pace gonna be high as hell too. So we're gonna have
their pace facts. He's gonna be definitely a high fantasy target if you play fantasy basketball. If you're looking for people on the Kings, I definitely would recommend Sabonis, Fox, maybe even Monk might give him some good minutes. But yes, Sacramento will be a fun team. They shouldn't be a pushover. They'll get out and they'll play, and they have talent. Hopefully, they can stay healthy. Who's coaching down there? I know it's not
Mike
Luke.
Brown, which I do want to speak on that. Mike Brown obviously was pretty much, running the Warriors defense over the past, couple of years. And I mean, Mike Brown historically has been a really, really good defense. I mean, even if you look at those Cleveland Braun teams, they were always like top 5 in defense. Like those teams were more defensive laden teams. And it's like, Braun, save us offensively, but defensively, we're going to defend like hell. And we assume if we could get it 80 to 85 with 2 minutes left, you the best player in the league, figure it out. So I think that they will have better defensive principles, which is why I think Davion Mitchell will start. And I think Davion Mitchell was a guy who could be second team all defense next year. Now, granted, I don't know if it'll happen because he's playing in Sacramento, and I don't know if people will notice it. But I think that he is a guy that could really excel in this system with Mike Brown. Like, I think a lot of things defensively in the NBA sometimes are scheme. I think some players, it looks like they can't defend because they are being put in the wrong positions, either scheme or effort, one of the two. I think that he will get these guys to defend. I think that he will put these guys in the best situation to be better defenders this year.
Yeah, if they can defend, they might slide. They might get somebody in the play-in. They might be able to make it to the second round of the play-in or something. If they can defend, because the offense is there. They got the spacing. They got the dynamic scores. They got the guys who can get a bucket. The offense is there.
They can be at least the 20th best defense in the league this year.
20th?
I think they could be at least 20th. Last year, they were 27th. I think they could at least be 19 or 20.
If they're 15 to 20 on defense, they probably honestly put them I put them like 10 seed, 9 seed, if they can do that.
That's probably where. But again, that's probably where I have them at. I have them at about, maybe I want to say 38 wins. At best 40. And I think that they can be like the 10th seed in the play-in. And again, the play-in one game. I mean, you saw what happened. People didn't expect the Pelicans to beat the Clippers. It's one game, bro. Somebody come out there. Nah, for real. Somebody come out there and get hot. Hit, somebody who you didn't prepare for, get fucking 15 points. That wasn't on my scouting report. We are fucked. So, yeah, but all in all, I do want to commend the Kings for at least having a team finally that makes some semblance of sense after all these years. Like literally, there are kids today who have never seen the Kings in the playoffs.
Never seen the Kings in the playoffs? That's wild.
There are high schoolers.
That's facts. I guarantee you. I talked to some of the little dudes.
I think there are people who have went to college who have never seen them win a playoff series. I could be wrong, but I think if you because born in 02, what did they? They might have been 1 year old the last time they won. Like literally, there are people who do not know the Kings actually played good basketball at one point in time. Humans alive, like fully realized humans.
Yeah, it would be nice if they could have a Chicago type year last season, not as good, but something like that.
Something
like
to get people excited.
Something like that. If they could maybe get the fan base going in Sacramento, otherwise they might end up in Seattle or something. Who knows? But if they could just keep that franchise alive and the fan base alive and something to have them going for and not be a pushover this year, then you get a win.
Yeah, because people may not remember, but that was one of the toughest places to play in basketball when they were good. When they were good, that was a great basketball atmosphere. The cowbells and everything, super loud. Like those were facts. Divock, Chris Webber, Bobby Jackson. Facts. Yeah. Even like earlier than that, Jason Williams, Hedo, Turkoglu, Peja, Hedo. Like those. So yeah, those teams were solid, and if they can kind of bring that culture back there. And again, don't forget Sabonis. Sabonis, obviously, his dad played for Portland. Obviously, Portland is in Sacramento, but I'm just saying he's probably used to the area.
Yeah, the West Side, pretty much. Yeah.